Oh, hello, and welcome to a surprise podcast for my Journal Through February series. I am doing this today because when I counted all of my journal prompts in my self reflection journal, there's only 24 prompts, and I need 28 to get through February. And I think the reason why I am actually short because the journal that I'm using is a misprint. So at one point in the journal, as you're flipping through, there's like two blank pages that was meant to have lines on it. And the back cover ended up getting really scratched and damaged. That is why I decided, okay, I'll use a damaged journal for my recordings. And I have like two, maybe four more damaged journals that I'm going to have to write off or figure out what to do with them. So back on track. I am voice recording myself in my apartment. So if there's any awkward noises in the background, I'm very sorry. I am waiting for the snow to be shoveled and cleared before I even attempt to walk into work. It's only 3 blocks away, but I really don't feel like slipping and sliding because it's downhill for me. And also, another fun fact, I'm recording this technically 2 days early because I don't know what is going on for Valentine's Day for me 100%. I just know that I want to do something cute and cuddly and cozy and all of the things that like breathe love into the air. I'm just really feeling it this year. um I wanted to also take this time to kind of reflect on the first 2 weeks of journaling through February. Number one, I started this because I really needed to learn self trust with myself, and I also need to learn consistency. All of last year in 2024, for anybody that has been following along, I started a publishing company and producing a quarterly magazine for the metaphysical community. It went pretty well. Like for a first year business attempt, it went pretty well. I ended up like just barely breaking even. And that literally has to do with I had a lot of family and friends support from the jump. And I also had some really good connections and people that really believed in my vision that allowed me to be a vendor at certain events. So that really helped me out also. And I'm very thankful for those opportunities. The problem I had, though, was consistency and trusting myself to show up every single day. And I ended up hitting a really bad burnout at the end of October, right after my final vendor event for the year. And I kind of went radio silent for about 3 to 4 months. And at this point, my own personal life kind of started falling apart a little bit. And it had to do with me getting in my head with a lot of things and me wanting to make changes. And I just felt it was time to finally like step out of my comfort zone and move into the unknown for my life. And some people in the metaphysical community call that a spiritual awakening. So I am currently going through a spiritual awakening. I'm living in a new place right now. I'm trying to learn self trust and consistency all over again. I don't want to hit burnout. And so here I am doing this journaling series. Also, number two, I think I'm on number two. I also wanted to do this recording because I wanted to explain the journal a little bit better. I've had a few of my really close friends ask amazing questions, such as, what do the prompts say? Like, how many pages are in between? What do you even write down? And I want to answer some of those. The prompts on the journal, there's 3 sections to it. The first one says, how are you feeling today? And this is where I, in the video, will kind of write down the first thought that kind of comes to my head is like, okay, quick body scan, what am I feeling? And that's how I usually get my answer. It's been kind of all over the place lately. it started with a lot of I'm tired or I'm sleepy or I'm feeling excited and motivated or I'm feeling extremely unmotivated or I'm feeling very calm. And then the second set of questions says, name three things that you're grateful for. This is to kind of help ground those weird feelings running through your body. And it's also, I like to see this as a good topic to potentially write about on the next few pages. So most of the time, I will try to go with whatever comes to my head first or whatever I'm thinking of. And there's been so many moments I just wanted to write down my friends and my family, my friends and my family, but I wanted to change it up. And one of the days, I think it was like on day 6 or 7, I literally wrote, I'm grateful that I can sing. I don't know why I wrote that. It was the first thing that kind of popped to my head, and I decided to just write it down. I am no singer. I don't really like the sound of my voice in general. So I'm very surprised I put that down. But it was a nice little surprise I was able to write on and reflect on in the following page. So then the third question kind of outlines like how or what emotions are you going through right now. And it's like a little bullet point, like choose your own. And then there's a little blank section in case you want to fill in your own emotion that you're feeling. And I try to pick as many as I'm feeling the day that I'm doing the journal entry. And most of the time, I'm aiming for two. So then the following page, it says notes. And instead of notes, I'd end up putting the date at the top there. And then it's just 3 pages worth of lines to write. I found this helpful because when I open up a blank journal and I have, a bunch of pages that are all the same, they all look the same, it's kind of intimidating and overwhelming for me. And I won't always, write as deep or as much as I want. So, for example, having 3 pages that I've been writing in with my self reflection journal has been helpful for keeping my focus. I'm able to focus and sit there a little bit longer and write more on the page instead of stopping every like 2 minutes and just letting my brain wander or doing the next task and then totally forgetting about my journal in general. And like I mentioned previously, I try to use the prompt page, like how are you feeling, 3 things you're grateful for, and the current emotion that you have. I try to use that as a guideline of what I'm going to write on those 3 blank pages. So I hope that helps describe a little bit more about this journal that I put together and designed. And so far, I made one journal sale. Now, it was a close family and friend, but that doesn't matter. I'm very excited about that either way. And I'm really hoping that this is able to be a tool to help somebody through their own self reflection journey. I know for myself, now that I am 14 days in, I have finally got gratitude back. That has been gone for the past few years just because of the own struggles that I've been going through. But having that gratitude back, it's kind of making everything look and feel like rose colored glasses are on. Like, even with the snow, instead of looking at it being like, oh, I don't want to slip going into work, I'm just like, oh, this is a great time for me to sit by myself, reflect, maybe do a few recordings, or just kind of binge watch YouTube. I even played a little bit of Animal Crossings. I'm seeing it as a positive thing. It's like the snow is reminding me that it's time to sit and take a little bit of a break before moving into the next task. And I'm really grateful for that. So maybe that might be my entry for Saturday. I'm grateful for my video games, or I'm grateful for the snow. And yeah, I don't want to ramble too much because this is meant to be a cute little journal entry just done audibly. Yeah, so I just want to keep this a cute, small little journal entry that is done audibly Oh, I cracked my finger. Ow. But yeah, I'm glad that my apartment was quiet enough for the majority of the time to even make this recording happen. And I want to thank everybody that has still been out there supporting me, watching these videos, even commenting, liking. I got like 3 new subscribers, which is great. That's outstanding. I really try not to follow my analytics because I don't want to drive content for that purpose. I'm just trying to drive content that I feel the world needs right now. So something that's comforting, calming, relaxing, and accepting. And that's the whole reason why I started the Greystone Manor, transitioned it into a publishing company so we can eventually start putting more of that material out into the world and hopefully keep more and more people at a calm, relaxed state, or at least know how to get there when they are going through tough times. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.